Welcome in, quick hitters. Thursday night football. Definitely have to talk about the game last night. You talk about a slugfest. A slugfest that didn't even have 30 points scored from each team. And with Mac Jones at the helm. You put that up on a bulletin board and you say Mac Jones versus Matthew Stafford, and you're going to be looking like, that ain't no slugfest. It was that. Mac Jones has earned a lot of respect from me. Outstanding performance from Mac Jones in this football game. You want to talk about continuously getting himself up from the pavement from taking a beating, going out there and making key throws throughout the whole night. Mac Jones. New England right now is looking at this and they're like saying, we let this guy go? They're actually scratching their heads and like, they wish they had Mac Jones right now. That's how well he's playing. And Brock Purdy, if I was you, I'll be trying to get back as soon as possible. 49ers might have a quarterback controversy. They might not be looking at it like that, or Kyle Shanahan, because I know Kyle Shanahan loves him some Brock Purdy. But I'm telling you, if Mac Jones continue on this pace, he comes in next game playing like this, and the following week, depending on Brock Purdy, I don't know how long he's out. It's going to be some questions because he's moving that football, and he's showing a lot of toughness under this Kyle Shanahan's offense. The only thing I would say Brock Purdy has on Mac Jones is Brock Purdy probably a better scrambler out of the pocket than Mac Jones. Before it's throwing the football, making plays, moving his offense, didn't look no better. Mac Jones did that in a crucial game, being shorthanded. I picked the Rams to win this week. So I'm starting out 0-1 to start week 5. It's okay though, because it's a hell of a ball game. Who would have thought the 49ers would have came out with this kind of performance being shorthanded, missing like what, 6 players? Key players. I mean, no Jennings, no Brock Purdy. Ayuk was out. Bosa, Kittles. Big players for your squad that makes plays on a regular basis. You was missing these guys and you come out with a gutty performance like this. You got to bow your head to him. Mac Jones, you earned my respect. I never looked at you as a quarterback that can lead a team the way you did on Thursday Night Football against Matthew Stafford. You almost outperformed Matthew Stafford. I think he got you just by a slight edge for us in a touchdown column. He got 3 touchdowns year 2. He got you on the yardage. But other than that, you was toe-to-toe with him, throwing the football, which made me think anybody can run that run and shoot. I know it's outdated. It would be the Los Angeles Rams. With a quarterback like Matthew Stafford, you got Puka Nacua on one side and you got Devontae Adams on the other. With Atwell, who played a hell of a game, caught 2 balls, had that big one for like 38 yards. Matthew Stafford rolled out to the left with some pressure in the pocket, threw a dart to his right, which set him up for gold because I thought that's it right there. Rams to win this ball game. But with Kyron Williams fumbling the ball as much as he's been fumbling it now, having a little problem with that, he only had, 14 carries in this game anyway for 65 yards, 4.6 on average, which he ran very well if you exit out that turnover at the goal line. He don't need many carries, 14 carries. You run and shoot. That's about the same amount of carries he's going to get, about 14. But they have the talent on the outside and the quarterback to actually run and shoot effectively. With a guru like Sean McVay, they can score some points, move the ball up and down the football field. They might want to think about that. But in a crucial game like this, being shorthanded and the 49ers to pull it out, that shows some toughness, some definite resolve. Missing all these pieces, and you go out there with Mac Jones, not really with a running game. You had Christian McCaffrey, 22 carries for 57 yards, 2.6 on average. That was all over him, but he's all purpose, is what we call him. He's in the passing game as well. 8 catches for 82 yards for Christian McCaffrey. That's why I say he was the best running back in the league. Now it belongs to Saquon Barkley because, Christian McCaffrey's been out. He's been injured. Same thing with Saquon. He's been injured before when Christian McCaffrey had that title. Will he make it back? Maybe. Who knows? But he's back. Hopefully he's healthy for the rest of the season. But this was a hell of a A hell of a Thursday night football game going into overtime. Let me pull this up, see if y'all can see this. Maybe not, but I'll pull it up anyway. Can y'all see that? I don't know. Maybe it's too small, but there's the box score. There's the two quarterbacks that went head to head. Who would have thought? Mac Jones going toe to toe with Matthew Stafford. Hell of a ball game to start the week, folks. Who paid all that money to Brock Purdy to be their franchise quarterback? And Mac Jones is the one who's looking Purdy. And Purdy, if you don't get back soon, it's going to be ugly. So get yourself healthy and get back in the starting lineup because Mac Jones is opening a lot of people's eyes, even around the league. So if he don't start for the 49ers, saying next year or they make a decision, they're going to be calling for Mac Jones. He continue on this pace, man, look like a 1972 quarterback out there on Thursday Night Football. Getting battered and bruised, picking himself up off the canvas, carrying him off the field on the sideline. He pulling all this stuff up. He got equipment falling off and everything. He's looked like he's about to throw up. I mean, this guy was going out there time and time again, making key throws in the pocket, being pressured, just like a vintage game of the 1970s. So 49ers put themselves in hell of a position. Hell of a position. Let me put my specs on so I can see this a lot better. Hope y'all can see it a little bit. 26-23. Y'all probably can see that score before the stats up in here. Y'all might not can see that. I doubt it. I don't know if y'all can see these stats up in here. But yeah, 49ers pulled this out 26-23, and you talk about a hell of a ball game to start this week out, to get it started. Devontae Adams, 5 catches for 88 yards, 17.6 on average. He had 11 targets, no touchdowns for him. Puka Nacua, 10 catches, which I think he has a streak so far this year with 10 catches or more, 85 yards, 8.5 on average. He got a touchdown, 12 targets. So they kind of splitting it between him and Devontae Adams. Hell of a wide receiver tandem with Atwell and Matthew Stafford throwing the football. You don't think that's ready for run and shoot? I think it's ready for run and shoot. Bring back the old Oilers with this team. McVay calling plays the way he's calling them. 2 head coaches, head to head. Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay. It doesn't get no better than that on offense. It don't. So I had to come and talk about this one because hell of a play. Much respect for Mac Jones. Thought I never have it. The man has obviously turned his career around. And I'm not going to go too crazy, but like I say, we see it next week and moving forward. Mac Jones might have something. And Brock Purdy, I don't know, man. It'll be a toss-up. If Mac Jones does this again and you start weighing the options on these quarterbacks, you have to seriously think about it. You're going to have to seriously think about it. Matthew Stafford, we already know about Matthew Stafford for many years and decades. They say he's the best thrower of the football, and that's no joke. The Rams should have pulled out this football game if it went for the turnover and some missed field goals. All right? But win the overtime, had an opportunity, but 49ers pulled it out, and you got to tip your hat to them. That was a gutsy performance, being shorthanded, taking control of their division, 4-1. But both of these teams will be there in the end. There's no doubt about that. So y'all enjoy y'all Big Friday, of course. This G.S.Q.H. Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Thanks for y'all time, and we out of here. Peace.